So let's give a big, big round of applause to Furness.
Go, 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 go.
My name is Irmia Saraki. I'm from Eritrea, and my family fled Eritrea due to political terrorism, which include torture, rape, and forced disappearance.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Malek. My family and I fled Algeria 2 years ago due to the civil unrest, which is the beginning to unsettle the country. Can you imagine that? Like the changement that my family had, all of that, like you come to home and your family announce you that you have to go to somewhere else, change the country and change everything, left your relatives and all your family. It is a big changement, so.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Sohail. My family and I fled from Pakistan due to terrorism, drone attacks, and non-violence extremists.
And we fled violence only to fight again in Philadelphia.
Our group took on the Reverend Jeffrey Brown Challenge because we want to make the impossible possible, to make nonviolence cool, especially for those who live in the most violent neighborhoods.
So now I would like to introduce our vision statement. Our vision statement is to change the way nonviolence is seen throughout our neighborhoods in order to create a safe route for our society. And so we began with the school community because us young adults can be influenced by our environment, and therefore we promote nonviolence in order to create leaders who will expand and preserve peace.
Power over pressure. The power to stand up against the natural instinct, which is to create violently. Our solution is to create a community network movement that promotes and implements nonviolence at school.
So our unique approaches begin with our school surveys and community surveys, which led to our school assembly, which promoted nonviolence and where we teach our students of addressing nonviolence and how to approach it and how to deal with it. And so we also had speakers who spoke about their experience with violence, not just in a regular neighborhood, but globally. And so this also created a deep connection with our students, and they were able to understand the speaker's point of view.
Our future non-ongoing violence events includes mindfulness workshops, future play roles, community cleanup, and district-wide Peace Day.
We conducted a survey in our school and in South Philadelphia community. We surveyed 467 students and found that more than half students have history with physical violence.
So the survey that we have conducted in the school in the community helps us to know about their needs. Through our survey, we discovered that 65% in the community are uncomfortable working alone in the community to avoid potential violence. Also, through our survey, we discovered that most violent events occur than non-violent events in the community. Therefore, we asked the community whether they would like to see an event that celebrates non-violent day. Their response was very positive. 83% of the community are strongly agree to see an event that celebrates nonviolent day as a tool to bring people together and build a safe community. Changes.
Hello, guys. I would like to present some headlines that we've seen from 2017. Some of the headlines include the violence that was introduced by other students around your age. We got SEPTA police increasing after-school presence following brawls. This means that we're getting more violent by the year, guys. These statistics is going up. We need to actually do something about this instead of just recording it. Social media is not helping us. We actually have to do something about it because everybody in this room is like a peer. Like we're all kids and like teenagers and like adults. Like at the end of the day, we're all recipients of violence in some way. So if you don't know how to like change it, you're either going to be a product or you're going to be a product. I said that wrong. You're either going to be a product or you're going to be, I messed it up.
Students brainstorm methods. Don't create drama, communicate, talk to someone for them to
Time's up.
help you.
Sorry. I have to say, I didn't expect her voice to be that deep. I was like, who is talking right now? You had 3 minutes for question and answer.
I'd like to ask Junji to finish what he started out saying. I think it's important for us to hear.
Thank you. So the students brainstorm methods to nonviolence. Don't create drama, communicate, talk to someone for them to help you, respect each other, walking away, and be a bigger and better person.
Again, great presentation, and I think you're hitting on a very important topic. I guess my question is in relation, I know there's so many cultures represented on this stage here, and a lot of the violent tension happens between cultures. And so I'm just curious, how are you all addressing so that there is a cultural appreciation versus discrimination?
When I came into the Aspen Challenge, I was actually recruited by my teacher, and he said that we all have different ethnicities and cultures, and we need to find a way that we can all relate to each other. So one thing that we did was we bonded with each other. We saw that, okay, I'm not looking at you through your color, I'm not looking at you through your difference, I'm looking at you for the person that you're representing as. Action has a lot more power than words. So I could sit up here and tell you that, yeah, we bonded through the group, but in all actuality, we came to see that I see myself in you, and I see I see the pain that you've been through, so let's come together as a family and do it together.
Hi, great job, gentlemen. How did you go about getting the community surveys? I mean, I think it was great that you got, I think it was like 157 community members surveyed. How did you go about doing that?
So when we got the surveys, we each individually went out to the community to hand out surveys to our neighborhoods so that we got a wide range of data from the entire city of Philadelphia.
Okay.
To expand on that, we also we implemented a survey throughout the school for all our English teachers. So every person in our school received the survey, so everybody completed the survey. We also did a community survey in which everybody, well, not everybody, but it says certain numbers was collected from, I think, from like 2nd and Snyder to 7th and Snyder. Not everybody participated in it, but due to the fact that, you know, not everybody's comfortable with this. We're trying to make everybody comfortable. This is not something that we're just trying to bypass through you guys just because this is a competition. We want you guys to actually have something to really remember from this. This is not healthy that what's coming to happen. This youth nowadays are becoming more violent and becoming more excessive to anything that's happening. Like,
could you speak more to, I want to say, the impact of violence?
The impact of violence, well, my mother always used to tell me the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree or something like that. But to wrap it up, the impact of violence is if you see something done to you, there's either two mindsets that's gonna happen. Should I react in violence because someone did it to me, or should I, knowing that they're violent because something may have happened to them, receive it, take note to it, and change someone else's perspective because this same treatment might happen to them. So the impact of violence is you can become more violent, but you can also become recessive. Like, you can also become, what's that word? No, like, what's the word when you don't want to stand up for yourself? Because when you don't stand up for yourself, it was just like,
passive.
Yeah.
Passive.
Oh yeah, you could become passive. When you become passive, aggressive, and all that stuff, it's like, dang, why did I become this? What happened to me that made me change? You could really change someone's behavior and attitude due to one action, and that's violence. So if we could change violence now, we could change somebody's life. Like.
Time's up. Great job. Great job. High five. Come on down.